So this begs the question, what's it like to camp out in a 1,000 horsepower super sedan? Let's go find out. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to my 1,000 horsepower hotel. Comfortable accommodation in the wild and comfortable domination on the track. I'm Josh West, and this is Josh West 24/7. I'm a 15-year veteran of Legacy Automotive and a top performer in the field. But now I see... Wait, we're doing something different. Let's go. Not many people know, but Teslas come with a special feature called Camp Mode. Camp Mode is designed to allow you to stay comfortable while sleeping in your vehicle, regardless of the temperature outside. Camp Mode maintains the cabin temperature and powers the vehicle's USB and 12-volt power outlets so you can charge your devices through the night. It also allows you to play media or music, movies for hours on end, turning your vehicle into a powerful portable sound system. And just like Dog Mode, Camp Mode can be activated from either the Tesla app or simply pressing the button on the climate screen. Now, I've seen lots of people go camping in their Teslas, Model Ys, Model 3s, some of the older Model S's, and certain Model X's with the back seats fold down, but I have yet to see somebody build out a Model S Plaid. The Plaid is unique because this vehicle is packing over 1,000 horsepower. It's quicker than a Bugatti. According to Tesla, the Plaid Model S packs over 1,020 horsepower and accelerates from 0 to 60 miles an hour in just 1.98 seconds with rollout subtracted, although some owners report getting far better numbers. Either way, the Plaid is an absolute monster. Not only am I going to show you how to build a 1,000 horsepower hotel room, but the design I'm going to show you is going to be easily transferable to any Tesla model. So this begs the question, what's it like to camp out in a 1,000 horsepower super sedan? Let's go find out. All right, guys, so here are the basic items we're gonna need to turn our Tesla Plaid into a hotel room. We've got the Sharpie marker, we've got the box cutter, we've got some 2-inch clear tape, and of course a tape measure. Behind me here, I've got some basic medium-sized Home Depot moving boxes that we're just gonna cut up and use as a stencil. And then of course we've got the mattress. Now we went with the, I don't even know how to pronounce it, Meistervik or whatever. Now full disclosure, the basis for this build was an IKEA mattress, the Meistervik model, which online costs about $179 for the double size that we went with for this build. Now in your vehicle, you might only need the single size, or if you don't plan on having anybody camping out with you, just go for the single right out of the gate. You won't require any trimming. So we'll get that opening up, and once it expands, we'll just give it a couple minutes and we'll cut back over and I'll show you what we're gonna do with the mattress. So here's our mattress. You're gonna wanna look for the zipper, which I've just, ironically, just lands right here. That's perfect. And this mattress is a very nice soft memory foam. So what I'm gonna do here is just unzip it. We're gonna take the cover off the mattress to expose the raw foam underneath. So let's give it a flip over here. Here we go. There. Then we go all the way around the mattress. Beautiful, lots of static electricity. All right, I feel shocks coming through my foot here. Awesome, okay, so we've got our foam exposed here. I'm gonna pull the bottom part of the cover off and come back to you in just a sec. So I've seen a bunch of these fancy beds that are made for Teslas and other vehicles, and while they're beautiful, they cost an arm and a leg, sometimes multiple thousands of dollars. So I wanted to come up with a solution that you could do yourself and save a whole bunch of money, but not give up anything when it comes to luxury and comfort. So let me show you what I came up with. So this is a double-sized mattress, smaller than a queen and larger than a single. It's a memory foam, and we're gonna cut it to shape, but we're gonna use these cardboard boxes to build our stencil so we know exactly the parameter and dimensions of the interior of the Model S. I meant to say perimeter. Oh well. All right, so here we are in the back of the Model S. We're gonna pull out the parcel shelf, or the privacy screen, or whatever you call this. We're gonna set this aside. And then in the newer Model S's, you've got releases for the back seats on either side here, but on the older ones, they're up on the corners, on the shoulders, I should say. So just gonna push those forward and opens up the interior for us to get to work. So we're gonna grab our first box and we're just gonna give it a quick cut and open it up here. Again, this is not an exact science, but it's just a matter of figuring out the spacing in the Model S. So here we go. So we've got a little bit of shortness here, so we're going to take this out, just give it a little scoring. Separate that off. Perfect. And that should fit right in there. Beautiful. And then we're going to fold these sides up and keep moving this along. This is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. All right. So I'm just kind of pushing that in. And we can take our Sharpie marker. I'm just going to quick sketch. That gives us a line to cut along. And it fits right in. Look at that. All right. That way we're not cutting the car. That is very important. Excellent. All right. You want to make sure that all the edges are tight. All the edges here are snug up to the door panel, because that double mattress is the full width of this vehicle at its widest point, so you can really make use of all of that square footage so you can have a more comfortable night's sleep. Comfort is the name of the game. Like a glove. Okay, so we've laid out all the panels. I've got them all cut to size. You can see that they're spread out through the back of the vehicle. You can see it's mainly the edges that are of concern, but you can see we've outlined where the width of the car is, how it narrows and then widens again. And all I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this packing tape and I'm gonna firmly tape all of the pieces together so that when we take it out of the car, I'm able to fold it up and then lay it out over the foam mattress. So let's get started. So before you do your center seam, make sure that all the pieces are pushed to the extremities of the car. And here we go. We're going to tape down the seam. Looking very good. Okay, so just make sure that all of your tape seams are pushed down firmly and that it's stuck properly to the cardboard. You don't want this coming apart as it's being pulled out of the car, and you want to do it gingerly and carefully. Let's give it a whirl. All right, so we're gonna push these all down again, double check our seams, make sure everything is really tight here, that the glue and the tape has a good hold of the cardboard. A bit of a fold down the middle, but we really wanna do our best to keep this thing together. So here it comes out of the car. Here we go, guys. Everybody, hold your breath. Okay, almost there. Fold one more flap down. Don't forget your flap underneath. Here it comes. Main thing is we want to get this part lined up at the back of the car, that way that the hatch closes properly. Any additional overhang won't matter because it's going to be up behind the two front seats. So I'm going to go around the edge of our stencil and we're going to mark out where we need to cut the foam. Now this end here is a straight edge, so I'm just going to get a scrap piece of cardboard just to make up for where I know that there's a bit of a gap here. Let's see what it looks like when we pull off the stencil. And there we go. So there's the interior, guys. Here's the interior of our Model S stenciled out. We've now transferred it from the car onto the foam. Let's get cutting. I'm going to fold my moving blanket back because I do not want to cut my moving blanket that's underneath here. Let's just give that a quick fold, push it back underneath. So here we have it, the outline of our Model S. Over the back seats, over the center area, and over the storage trunk area. Actually, we're gonna do one thing that I almost forgot, and that is to mark the mattress. Pro tip, put the mattress back in upside down. You guys are learning with me. All right, so let's see how we take this figment of my imagination into a hotel room for luxury glamping. Let's try it out. Moment of truth. All right, so what you're gonna wanna do is we're gonna fold the mattress in half, lengthways, like a hot dog bun, remembering that the side with the zipper is the bottom and that this is the back of the car. Just remember how you set it up. All right, so let's go ahead and install it in the car. So we're gonna keep it folded like the hot dog bun, slide it forward, slide it up to the back edge, lines up here. Should line up perfectly, and here we go, guys. We're putting it into place. Big thank you to my buddy Jimmy, who was a huge inspiration in this project. He runs the YouTube channel Living in a Tesla. I'll put a link down in the description so you can check out his channel. He's got amazing wilderness exploration content where he lives out of his Tesla Model Y 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So what are my thoughts on this crazy creation? Well, right out of the gate, I gotta level with you. I've never done anything like this before. I had no practice run, so any mistakes I made were right there in front of you, done live. So I appreciate you guys following along. Let me know in the comments below. What did you think? Are you gonna try it out? Try this design for yourself? Let me give you a little backstory into how this whole idea came to be. It all started with a tweet, and that tweet was from Martin the Earthling, or Martin Mitt EV3 on Twitter. So go give him a follow if you haven't already. He responded to another tweet and he said, "When I buy a Plaid, I'll sleep in it for the whole first week." To which I replied, someone should actually do this. 1,020 horsepower hotel room. And here we are. Thanks so much for following along, guys. We'll see you in the next one.